Hey, I'm Johnny Navin. This is Frank Navin, my brother. We're in a pop band based in Chicago called the Aluminum Group. This is my apartment in Ukrainian Village, and this is my hallway, actually. And you can see there's a lot going on, super graphics, antlers. I want you to come inside and see the rest of it.
John is a school teacher by day and a musician and artist the rest of the time. When it came to decorating his apartment, he called on his brother Frank for some help. Very convenient, since he lives right upstairs. The 980 square foot space reflects John's eclectic taste. It's both traditional and modern, kitschy and very chic.
Usually what we do in this room is we have people over. This is where we watch TV, we play cards, we read magazines. This is where we entertain. I think we made it bigger by putting the mural there. It's sort of like an Ozzie and Harriet going over a cliff. I mean, it's just, you know, in the 50s, they always used murals. Now, we're bringing them back. So you get drawn into the space, and it's a great backdrop for anything else in the room.
Having a photograph like that, especially something that's unframed, hanging on the wall, can really give a room a sense of scale. And so when you walk in, you're just like, wow.
Frank and I are really into this kind of bizarre idea of colonial. We call it neo-colonialism. Sort of like Benjamin Franklin meets, you know, what's his name? George Jetson. Now, on the other side of the room, we have a Davenport from the 50s. Actually, this was found in the garbage about 20 years ago, and I have upholstered it maybe 30 times. 40. These plexiglass side tables, which we used as actually the cocktail tables, they still float, and they make the room light. And then also, we have a nice, beautiful baby blue chair, which kind of works off of this sofa. And it is the most comfortable chair you could ever sit in.
You wouldn't think that anything would go together, but it does. It works. He's got confidence in his choices, but he's also got two other things. He has a dark wood floor that ties in all of the dark wood furniture that he has, and everything's vintage.
The dining room is small, especially for someone known for his dinner parties.
It's a very small room. Again, really only enough room for a dining room table. Because the dining room is so small and we can't really have any furniture in here, Frankie suggested to stack books because I love books. I want people to have access to books. And if books are on a shelf, then people don't really want to pull them off and look at them. But if they're laid down, it's a really comfortable way for people to come in, look at a book, talk about something. One of the things we really like to do is entertain and have people over. Absolutely. So Frankie, let's set the table.
The kitchen has just enough room for a table and all the amenities John needs to entertain.
Not a huge kitchen, but few important ingredients. Dishwasher. I had to have a dishwasher in my place or I would go insane. I cook a lot, so I want to be able to have somebody to wash the dishes. I've got lots of cupboard space. Because it's white space and monochromatic in here, I wanted some color, something to pop out. So Frankie and I made these curtains out of free samples. Free color samples. For the back door, like the curtains, I wanted something to pop out, so I borrowed this beautiful heart-shaped super graphic. I thought a heart is really sweet in a kitchen. I really like that. Over here, we had the table. Bought it at a garage sale for $1, reupholstered it for $3, whatever. But the point is, you can make something look really crisp and clean without having a tablecloth that kind of looks granny.
Just like the kitchen, John's bedroom shows a rather inventive use of color.
We decided to go with just greens and off-white with the white walls. We took the green motif and led it all the way around, as you can see, to the headboard. What we did was we took the whole wall out, built up the top, then did 3 panels. This gives you a lot of space. We had all of the hardware built in, and it's very easy, not cumbersome at all.
The nice thing about a built-in closet with those sliding doors is you don't have to be a neat person. In this case, he is, and that's great. But, I mean, you could hang sides of beef in there, and it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't know because the sliding doors shut it off.
John's second bedroom does double duty as a guest room and a rehearsal studio.
Frankie and I are in the Aluminum Group, and we do a lot of our recording right here.
They see their worlds through scopes on rifles.
My philosophy about design is
do what you like. It has to be who you are, what you are, no matter how rich, how poor, how new, how tattered, because objects alone mean nothing. It's people, it's time together, and that to me overall will permeate your philosophy, your life, your space.
Mercury and sunshine.
Next, a New York designer who took 350 square feet and turned it into a home with everything in miniature.